What's happening, my peoples? In today's video, we're going to take a deep dive and super honest look at the Game Boy. The Game Boy is a handheld 4th generation game console which was 8-bit, and it was produced and manufactured by Nintendo. It was first released in Japan on April 21st of 1989. In North America later that same year, and in Europe in late 1995. It was designed by the same team that created the Game & Watch series of handheld electronic games and several NES games, which was Satoru Okada and Gunpei Yokoi, and Nintendo Research and Development. It is Nintendo's second handheld game console and combines features from both the Game & Watch handheld and NES home system. The console features a dot matrix system, a dot matrix screen with an adjustable contrast dial. As you can see right here, this is the adjuster dial, right? You with me? 5 game control buttons, a directional pad, 2 game buttons, and start and select. A single speaker with adjustable dial, adjustable volume dial, and, like its rivals, uses cartridges as physical media for games. And here's that volume dial. Now you can hear it. Now you can't. The color scheme is made with 2 tones of gray accents of black and blue and dark magenta. All the corners of the portrait oriented rectangular unit are softly, except for the bottom, which is curved. At launch, it was sold either as a standalone unit or bundled with one of several games, among them Super Mario Land and Tetris. Several accessories were also developed, including a carry pouch, a camera, and a printer. The Game Boy received mixed reviews from critics and was deemed technologically inferior to its 4th generation competitors, Sega's Game Gear, Atari's Lynx, and NEC's Turbo Express. Its lack of backlight, graphics, bulky design, and price were met with criticism, but it also received praise for its battery life, library of games, and durability in its construction, and it quickly outsold the competition, selling 1 million units in the US in just a few weeks. An estimated 118.69 million units of the Game Boy and its successor, which was the Game Boy Color, have been sold worldwide, making it the 4th best video game console of all time. It is one of the most recognizable devices from the 1990s, becoming a cultural icon in the years following its release. Several redesigns were released during the console's lifetime, including the Game Boy Pocket in 1996 and the Game Boy Light in 1998, in which that one was released in Japan only. The production of the Game Boy continued until 2003, well after the second release of its successor, the Game Boy Advance, in 2001. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much all you need to know about the entire history of the Game Boy. Very simple. You have the on and off switch right here. You have your contrast adjuster on the side right here that you're just going to figure out the lighting with. And then the volume is right here. Boom. Your A/B buttons, start, select, your speaker, and then your cross. So it's all around a very simple design. And on the bottom, I'm pretty sure that's for headphones that you can plug in if you want to not disturb people with the noise. And then the cartridge, very simple. The game, it just goes right in here. But it has a little bit of a... It's kind of tricky because if you turn on the on and off switch and you turn it on, the game, for whatever reason, or will it? Okay, if the switch is on, like right now, then the game won't come out. So that's a nice little feature that the NES never had, to keep from getting your game progress messed with. And another thing that's really cool is on the back there's a sticker that has a number that leaves you with the number of Nintendo in case you need an installation, maintenance, and service. Boom, original sticker right there. And now something that I've never done before. Before that, the batteries. It is powered by 4 AA batteries. Very simple. And now something that I've never done before on my channel is I'm going to demonstrate just playing a game. And this one is just a 4-in-1 pack, which includes Solitaire, Yacht, Dominoes, and Cribbage. So I'm going to go ahead and give Solitaire a go. I have no idea how this is going to go, you guys. So either way, if you've made it this far in the video, just please bear with me. But, you guys get it. not to bore you to death. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the complete history of the Game Boy. Maybe I'll review the Game Boy Color next. See you next time.